This is the story of the battle of the children of Aqil. Right, Aqil, the brother of Ali alayhi salam, he had several sons there at Karbala. After Ali ibn Hussein was martyred, Abdullah ibn Muslim ibn Aqil entered the battlefield reciting the following Rajaz poetry. I don't know if you know about Rajaz. Rajaz is the kind of poetry that these Arabs would recite as they enter the battlefield. It was almost like a way to pump themselves up and to introduce themselves to the other side and challenge them. To say, this is I'm so and so, the son of so and so from this family, and this is I'm going to kill you because of this. This is what I'm fighting for. This is the mission I have. And so it was a very powerful way. And because they were kind of they spoke in poetry, like extemporaneously. Sometimes you have people who can speak and rap, for instance, nowadays. And they can speak like spontaneously. They can rap. And the same way they could spontaneously speak this rajas as they were fighting, right? As they were concentrating on fighting, they could actually say this poetry. اليوم ألقى مسلما وهو أبي وفتية بادوا على دين النبي ليسوا بقوم عرفوا بالكذب لكن خيار وكرام النسب من هاشم السادات أهل الحسب. He killed 3 Kufan soldiers. Then Abd ibn Subayh as-Saydawi shot an arrow at him. Abdullah ibn Muslim put his hand up before his head to block it. When the arrow struck, it skewered his hand to his forehead such that he couldn't remove his hand from his forehead. Abdullah's last words were, "O Allah, they have wronged us. They have tried to disgrace us. Kill them as they have killed us." Usayd ibn Malik, seeing him helpless, ran a lance into his heart and killed him. When the warriors of Imam Hussein's camp saw Abdullah ibn Muslim fall, a group of them entered the battlefield together. As they rode in, Imam Hussein called out to them in admonition, "Sabran ala al-mawti ya bani umumati, wallahi la ra'aytum hawanan ba'da hadha al-yawmi abada." Persevere against death, my cousins. By God, may you never see insult again after today. Ja'far ibn Aqil recited these lines of Rajaz as he fought. أنا الغلام الأبطحي الطالبي من معشر في هاشم وغالبي ونحن حقا سادة الذوائب فينا حسين أطيب الأطائب من عترة البر التقي الغالب. I am a man of Mecca from the descendants of Abu Talib, from an army of the descendants of Hashim and Ghalib. We in truth are the greatest of warriors. Among us, Al-Hussein is the best of the best. He issues from the loins of the righteous one, the pious one, the conqueror. He killed 15 Kufan soldiers and was in turn killed by Abdullah ibn Urwa al-Khaf'ami. His brother Abdul Rahman ibn Aqil began fighting, reciting these lines of poetry. أبي عقيل فاعرفوا مكاني من هاشم وهاشم إخواني كهول صدق سادة الأقران هذا حسين شامخ البنيان وسيد الشيب مع الشبان. He killed 17 Kufans, and then Uthman ibn Khalid ibn Bishr ibn Salt attacked him and killed him. His other brother Abdullah Akbar ibn Aqil bravely struck at every soldier in his path until he was struck down. The same 2 men came to him and killed him. Al-Hasan al-Muthanna received 18 wounds, and his right arm was severed, but he was not killed. Musa ibn Aqil recited the following lines of Rajaz as he struck down 70 mounted soldiers. O army of old and young men, I strike you down with my sword and my spear. I defend our children and our women. I defend the Imam of mankind and the jinn. In so doing, I earn the pleasure of man's creator. Glory be to him, the king, the judge. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah wa ala al-arwah allati hallat bifina'ik عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى أولاد الحسين وعلى أصحاب الحسين. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Lord, we ask you to send your mercy and blessings on Muhammad and the family of Muhammad. Forgive us and have mercy on us during this month of Muharram. Help us to commemorate the death, the martyrdom of Imam Hussein and his companions and his family in the best possible way. Help us to learn the lessons that we must from Karbala, to implement those in our lives. Increase us in knowledge of Islam, strengthen us in faith, help us to do good deeds and stay away from all that displeases you. Increase us in taqwa. Let us be outstanding examples of Islam in our everyday lives. Fill us with integrity and honesty. Forgive our parents. Cure those who are sick amongst us. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.